Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another complete series of Auto World. This is Auto World Deluxe Release 1. I've finally completed this series, all the regulars and ultra reds, so I am happy to finally bring you the entire series. Of course, I do not have all the ultra raws, but I do have all the ultra reds. As you can see, there's a date on the bottom of this car of 2013 manufacture. I believe they started poking up in stores around the tail end of 2013 into the beginning of 2014 is when these started appearing. So this is a release 1. This is the first release from Auto World. These were originally available at Walmart, and I believe they were about $2.97, so about $3. Which I think was a pretty good deal for what you got as far as detail goes in these castings. So these are the basic Auto Worlds. These are going to be plastic base, plastic tires, but they do have quite a bit of detail, metal body. But anyway, we're going to get right into it. This is number 1, 2013 Camaro ZL1 convertible. There it is, number 1. This is set A in red. Go ahead and open up. I should say on these Deluxe Series cars too, they had a generic card. So the car on the card did not match the car in the thing because the card back was generic. The only difference in card back was the color of this car, which denoted whether it was Series 1 or Series A or Series B. So anyway, this is going to be your set A Camaro in red. And here it is. Kind of adjust my camera a little bit. And there you go. So, a little bit of weird, like, oil stuff on the roof of this. I believe the original intention of this casting was to have it available as a casting with the top off. This particular casting, though, has never been in another Auto World release. It was only in this release, and that was the end of it. So, and they do not produce these Deluxe Series cars anymore, so you cannot find them now. There's a little bit of a base lean on this one with this plastic base. I'm not sure if that's fixable or not, if that's the axle. But anyway, there they are. So obviously the differing traits are plastic base. We just talked about that. The plastic wheels and tires. The wheels and tires are not prototypical. They are generic. There's only two different styles of wheel. But you do get quite a bit of detail in these for the price point. So pretty cool all the way around. So there is your set A, and then set B is in like this midnight blue. And here's a quick peek. You can see the card, the GTO that's on here is different color. So this is set B. This is kind of a midnight blue. Go ahead and open these up. So they all came packaged in cardboard with a little backing part that held the car in place in the blister, so they do not bounce around in there. And here it is in blue. Looks pretty good. Got that same oil in there. No opening features on these either, so there is no opening hood or anything like that. So that is your set B, kind of a metallic blue. Little minor paint defect right there in the hood, not much. But these are pretty cool cars. I wish I would have actually picked them up when they were on the pegs. I got the release 2 while it was on the pegs, but did not get this original release 1. And there only is 3 actual full releases of these. There is release 1, there's release 2, and then there was 2017 Deluxe release 1 where they surged it for another round. But this car was not in any of the other ones except for the first release. And here's the ultra red of it. Ultra reds in this series had white accents. As you can see, the white accent on the hood there, pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So here's your first car in the series, the 3 versions of it: the red one, the blue one, and the ultra red. All right, moving on. Now that we've explained the series, we can go through these a little bit quicker. The next one's going to be the Corvette Z06. Set A is in white. Pretty neat. Take a look around that. while I open up the other one. Open up set B right away. Let's take a look at these two together. Set B is in this nice color blue. And there you go. Same wheels as the Camaro. So you do get the details all around. Of course, nothing is lensed. It is all painted detail. And again, metal body, plastic base, plastic tires. But you still get a bunch of detail. And I think these were a good value. Again, I'm going to say that a couple times. These were a good value, I think, for the money that you paid for them. Pretty cool little cars. So there is those two. And then we got the Ultra Red coming up here, which is another one I get to open up. Here's the Ultra Red. And of course, in standard Auto World fashion, you could have found the same Ultra Red. It's 3% of the production line, which the production numbers for this series are not released. So I don't know what they are. On either a set A or set B card. So here it is. You got white accent on the hood, which is not present in the other two cars. Of course, that beautiful ultra red color, metallic red color, and just a very nice looking little Corvette. So there's your three vets, looking pretty nice. And next up, we're going to do the Camaro. This is the Chevy Camaro Z28. This is set A in blue. Let me pop that open. This one was released in all of the series, including it also got a hobby exclusive release, and it also got a display case exclusive. So there it is in blue in set A, and then set B. Let me get this one here in red. Looking pretty nice. So, of course, same construction details as the previous ones we have. So we got some detail on the front, detail on the back. It's got a pretty decent weight to them too for having a plastic base. I mean, I think they're nice little cars. Some people don't really like them, but like I said before, for the price point, they're not bad. So there's those two, and then the Ultra Red I just recently got in a trade, thanks to Paul Roselle. This was the one I was missing. So here it is in Ultra Red, white accent they put on the hood of the vehicle. Yeah, it looks pretty good. A lot of people like this casting. This is a good version of this Camaro. I wonder if there's a way they could alter these toolings to put them in the premium line. I'm not sure, but if they could, I think that would definitely be one to throw over to the other line. All right, the next up is the 1967 Corvette 427. I should mention also that these are supposedly as well true 1/64 scale, so they're supposed to be scale accurate. So this is set A in black. Looking very nice. This is a really nice version of this Corvette. Here is your other wheel type that you can get with Auto World Deluxe. And this next one's like a butterscotch yellow. And here it is here. Black. They also, I should mention, had different tooling variations. So, and they released those in the 2017 Deluxe round, where they added some stuff to certain castings to make them different years or different versions of the car, which I can't really explain in this video, but eventually when I have them all complete, maybe I'll show them all together and kind of explain that. But so you got one in black, one in this yellow color, and I really do like this casting quite a bit. This one did get released in the latest Deluxe release, and it also had a exclusive for Toys R Us, two different exclusives for Toys R Us in display cases. And then this is the Ultra Red, which I just opened up here, white accent on the hood. Very nice. Very beautiful little car. Really like that one. It's got nice details on it too. That little Corvette logo right there in the back and on the front. Very nicely detailed little car. Definitely dig it. Silver trimmer on the windows. So this one got, I think, almost a little more detail than the other two that we looked at here. So that's pretty neat. And follow that up with, or I should say the other three that we looked at. We're going to follow that up with the Buick. This is the Buick Grand Sport. This one I already had loose. One of these in like a champagne color with that other style wheel. Really cool casting this thing is. Definitely would be cool to see this in the premium lineup. And then here it is in set B in this very nice color as well. Kind of a tealish color. Very cool. Nice detail. Nice little small details there that are visible. That's pretty awesome. Really like that tooling. I think that's a cool tooling to have. And then of course the ultra red. Open that one up. And there it is. It gets its white accent on the side there with that stripe. And on the hood. Move these back a little bit. Take a look at that. This is definitely a cool one. I like that one a lot. This one never got released again either. So that is kind of neat to see it. I don't think this GTO did either, this last one that's coming up. Or maybe it did. Actually, I don't know. I can't remember if it did or not. But we're going to go ahead and go for it right now. This is the GTO. It's going to be the last one in the series. Starting with set A in an enamel red. This is a 66 GTO. Very cool tooling as well, with a nice amount of detail. I think that looks pretty good. And then the set B one I already have loose, which is right here. Good looking taillight detail on that one. Nice looking tooling. And then lastly, of course, we got the ultra red. Go ahead and open that up. And there it is, white stripes down the center of the vehicle. Now I think about it, I don't think this one has been released again either. And I can confirm that in just a second here. So what we're going to do real quick is we'll set up the ultra reds all next to each other here. All 6 of them. Try to get them all in frame. Probably have to back them up a little bit there. Did that. Let's see. Camaro. Let me know which tooling you think is the nicest in the comments down below. I know mine is definitely the latter 3, I think, are the coolest ones. So the GTO, the Buick Grand Sport, and the Vet. I don't know, the GTO, I mean, I love GTOs, so I'm kind of personal with that, but I think probably my favorite though is maybe the Buick, the Grand Sport, just because it's an interesting tooling. It's not something that's been in a lot of stuff. And just a quick run and confirm something real quick. So yeah, in the last series, the 2017 release one, the Corvette was in there, the Camaro is in there, and that is all from this. So the rest of these were only released once. So the Corvette, the Z06, this one was only released in this release. This Buick was only in this release. This was only in this release, and so was this Camaro back here. These two were used again in 2017 release one. In some way, shape, or form, the toolings are slightly different, but they were reused. And yeah, that's going to be about it. So some of these you could only get in this particular series, which is kind of cool. All right, so that's going to be it for this video. Just wanted to show you all these cars real quick and get these opened up so I made a spot for them on my wall, so I'm going to go ahead and put them up there. And that's going to be it for this video. Again, let me know which tooling you think is the coolest. What do you think about this Deluxe line? If they came back out, would you pick them up in the store? I know when the 2017 release one came out, it didn't really show up anywhere. So at least not in my area, it did not show up anywhere. You could order it online, and that was about it. So, all right, that's going to be it. Thank you very much, and have a good day.